Hey there guys, what's going on? It's Sir here. Welcome back to Nostalgia Train. Today we are I think this is, what is this, the fifth chapter? Yeah, I just looked through the fourth one. Yeah, so this is the fifth one. If you guys are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the little bell if you want notifications on my videos, and there's a playlist if you are just stumbled across this. There's a playlist if you want to go back instead of searching the channel. You can just go to playlists and you'll find the today playlist. Hopefully it might take a week or two to update it. Sometimes I forget, so if they're not there, I apologize. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into this one. I'm looking forward to this one. Let's see where the story takes us. I need to find my next clue. Okay. Oh, I found it. Over in the rice paddies. Rice fields. Sounds like you failed the exam. Hardly a bright future for him. Oh, so someone failed an exam? Wonder who failed the exam. Is it the same dude? Oh, there's another one over there. There were loads of expensive cars stopped at Masaki's house in town. I wonder what's going on. Oh. There was another clue here. I'm going through the forest. Where? Where should I be looking? The music in this, sometimes if you don't hear me talking, I'm just listening to the music. I get lost in it, kind of. It's even hotter and stickier than normal today, isn't it? Sticker. See, I read that perfectly this time. Oh dear God, where am I gonna... Here. Okay, there's another one. Another clue over here. I did mention back at Masaki's house, so we might go back there. Wait, do we know who Masaki's house is? Because that was the other dude's house. They really know how to throw a graduation party. I'll give them that. Okay, so graduation. Maybe church? Church? Not church. Graduate from church? No, the school, I mean. Jesus. Okay. My mind's not with it today, guys. My mind's not with it. I wonder how long this game is. If you feel like you've lost something important but don't even know what it is, you should search for it. Should you search for it? If you don't know what you're looking for, it's kind of hard to search for something. Still wondering what's on fire there. I guess some sort of leftover leaves. Another vision from the real world. Here we go. What is wrong with me? My asthma is at me today. It's been at me for the last few weeks. I have an inhaler I have to take, but today it's just really in the chest. At the dazzling sunlight, At the dazzling sunlight, I half close my eyes, putting a hand up to block the light. The sunlight seems stronger than normal, like even the birds and insects are hiding in the shade. None of the children are playing outside, and the world has a hollow and empty impression. A black car drives over the railway crossing. It stops at the side of the road, and a white-gloved driver climbs out and opens the door to the back seats. A young girl climbs out. She looks in her late teens. He heads toward where a young man, probably around the same age, is standing under the blazing sun. He is staring at a single point in the sky. I'm not sure quite what he's doing. I read it right the first time. Just written wrong. Excuse me, hello, aren't you Aratachi? My brother Masaki's friend? The youth called Aratachi slowly turns his head to look at her and replies unsteadily, Yes, I am. I'm sorry. Not sure what I'm doing here. My apologies, I think this heat is melting my head. Is this about Masaki? Yes, we can't find him. Today is a very important day for our family. He understands that. He has to. My father is going to be introducing him to one of his key trading partners. Masaki has been told over and over how important today is for him taking over the business. Why is he acting like this? I just can't understand him sometimes. It's like he's going out of his way to disappoint our father, to disappoint me. Ah, I'm sorry for burdening you with all that. I know you get along well with my brother. I wondered if maybe you know where to find him. Could you help me look for him? Sure, of course, I haven't seen him today either. But he likes to get a cold drink at the cafe on a hot day like today. The cafe will be closed by now, but I'll ask the people around the station if anyone has seen him. If I find him, should I tell him to head right home? I should tell him to head right home, correct? Yes, thank you. I'm sorry for asking you to help and then running off. But I have to get home and see to our guests. I'll keep them waiting as long as I can, but please tell them to come back as quickly as possible. Thanks so much. The girl gives a deep bow, gets back in the car, and the driver drives her away. I see Aratachi walk off toward the cafe. He said it was closed, but that he'd ask around about Masaki. I should head that way too. Okay. Right. This is the cafe. The coffee cough. The cafe is closed, but there's someone around the back. Okay. Is it Masaki? Masaki, is that you? Around the back of the cafe, the woman who runs the place is resting up a little in the shade, probably after bringing the trash in and after closing up. Aratachi is standing there talking to her. Yes, Masaki came today, hanging out as usual, just like always. But he had a look on his face, like he was concerned by something. He didn't have that normal spark, so I asked him what was wrong. He said it was nothing. Then he paid and just left, just like always. Then a man from the house next door joins the conversation. You asking about Masaki? I saw him down by the river, crouching, looking into the water. He almost drowned in that river as a kid, but that hasn't stopped him from fishing down there or looking for strange rocks. I spoke to him today, asked him if he was okay on a hot day like this without even wearing a hat. Oh my god, we're coming full circle. He said he was fine, but also that something felt strange, that he had to search for someone. I wondered what he was talking about. His father expects a lot from him, so I decided to leave the pest alone. I don't know if that's correct. After that, the man and the cafe owner both go back inside their respective homes. Muttering about how hot it is and not wanting to melt outside, Aratachi heads off toward the river. I should follow behind him. Okay. Oh, the blur when you turn, I don't like it, it hurts my eyes. Oh, Jesus, we have a lot of points of interest here. What are the pipes for, I wonder? The pipes, I'll call it. There's a rusty spinning top stuck between the rocks. It doesn't seem important this time. So maybe another time it would. Harry Potter is dead. Sorry. It just came into my head when I started speaking like that. There's a life preserver here, probably forgotten by a child. Okay. What's this one? A beautiful green stone, sparkling translucently. There are lots of these down here. Aratachi searches the bank for a while, then he finds something sparkling among the tumble of rocks. I like that, tumble of rocks. It's a pocket watch. The front glass seems to be broken. Masaki must have dropped this, so he was definitely here. With that, he looks around again. At the farmhouse nearby, a bent-over lady is watering her plants. She has the poor back on her. It is faked. I assume that's that house. And I know for a fact, because I've walked around that house a few times, I can get up to it from here. Okay. Konnichiwa. That's all I know. Why can't I... What? Why can't I... Oh, that's weird. Invisible wall. Konbanwa. Is that even Japanese? The old woman seems pretty deaf, but after shouting a greeting a few times, she finally noticed Aratachi. He shows her the watch and asks about Masaki. Oh my, that's the watch belonging to the department store boy. Look at it, all broken like that. What a shame. Yeah, I saw him. He was there until not long ago. I thought he was looking around for something he lost, maybe his watch. Maybe he was looking for that watch. Then he went up there, taking the small path into the mountains at the side of the waterfall. I thought maybe he was trying to cool off from all this heat. The old lady starts to natter on about which flowers grow best in the shade and something about her departed husband, but Aritachi cuts her off with a firm arigato and heads off along the path Masaki took. Beside the wharf, that's up here. So, up here, I think. I love the little plots. It's like this in Italy as well. There's just little plots and little farmers have their own little blocks. It's so nice. Now, is it up here that we go? Oh wait, there's a whole path up there. Look, there's a path up here. I've never been up here. Is this? But this is the waterfall. No, are we Aritachi? No, we're looking for Masaki. Masaki! Kofluto Masaki! Kofluto! Alright, glad. It's Irish, by the way, if you didn't know. We don't speak Japanese. The call of the cicada. The calls of the cicada get louder and louder as I'm surrounded by the trees, and the heat around me like a weight pressing down on my body. Climbing the steep mountain path makes me sweat. When I reach the top, I see Masaki ahead. I wonder what he's doing. For a moment, I think he's looking at a cicada on the tree, but there's nothing in the direction he's looking. He's just staring fixed into space. He's standing completely without moving, as though he's no longer part of this world. I've seen someone looking like that before. Aritachi has been standing just like it when I first saw him on this day, snapping back to himself when someone finally spoke to him. Aritachi moves over to Masaki and speaks. Hey, what are you doing? Your sister's looking for you. Masaki looks distractedly at Aritachi. His eyes seem completely unfocused at first, as though he doesn't know what's going on or who's speaking. The light finally returns to his eyes, as though coming back to himself, and at the same time, anger spreads across his face. He grabs Aritachi's shoulders with both hands. Hey, what do you mean? You're the one who asked me to help you find Reiko. That's right, today's the day I have to meet Dad's business partner. But I'm out here with you. Tears well up in Masaki's panic-stricken eyes. Aritachi pushes his arms away with a confused expression. Calm down. What are you talking about? Reiko hasn't gone anywhere. I don't remember saying anything of the sort. I'm going to the old bookstore to pick up a book. Come with me and see for yourself. Stop joking around. You're the one who came to me. Forget that. You need to get back to your father. He'll give you a good whack if you don't. Your sister's worried too. No, that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I'm there or not. That's why I thought it was a good excuse to get out there, when you asked me to help you find Reiko. Did we meet Reiko? I don't remember. Oh, she was the girl that... Was she the girl that left on the train? I'm not sure what's going on. It's almost like they aren't having the same conversation. Masaki didn't just vanish or run away from his father. He was out looking for this girl called Reiko. And he claims that Aritachi is the one who asked him to do so. But Aritachi not only says he never asked such a thing, but also that Reiko isn't even missing. Maybe she works at the old bookstore. The two of them head off in that direction. I follow along behind. To the bookstore. Right, well, we made it back to the bookstore, so that's good. Hey, Reiko! Two customers come into the store. It's strangely cool inside. The smell of old books and the aged wooden building create a mysterious area split off from the rest of the world. I absolutely love this feeling. That's why I'm so happy to have been born as the daughter of a bookstore owner. One of the customers is Aritachi. That makes me happy, but I also don't want it to show on my face to try to keep cool. Wait, what? Hello, you two. It's hot today, isn't it? The sunlight feels so strong. From inside this dim old place, the world outside looks a brilliant white. Like I'll evaporate if I step out there. I heard you found the book I requested. Could I get it? Yes, of course it's here. My dad put it in the time of finding that one. He had to call around all sorts of places. I hope you appreciate that as you read it. Dad, Aratachi is here. Could you bring the book down, please? As she calls, the sound of someone coming down the stairs at the back creaks out. Aratachi and Masaki look at the shelves around them, idly picking up books and flipping through them. The door that divides the shop from the living space opens. A middle-aged man comes out from inside. The world twists and warps for a moment. My ears ring. I just realised in the last one we never got on the train. Alright, now there are only 3 people in the store, the owner, Aratachi, and Masaki. The air inside the store suddenly feels hollow, as though something important has been removed. The sunlight from outside is still burning in, blazing like white-hot fire. Hey Aratachi, is this the book you wanted? Research into the Natsugiri burial mound here. It wasn't easy to find. A scholar came here during the Meiji period, conducted his own quiet investigation, then published that. But even university libraries are having trouble getting a copy. I'm sorry for the trouble. Thank you for making the effort. No worries. I don't have any kids. What? So my books are like my children. Finding a good book and placing it with a customer is the one joy in my life. The owner gives a bright and cheerful smile. But didn't the girl there, Reiko, just say, Dad, get the book? Aratachi pays him for the book. Although I wouldn't say no to having a cute daughter who could help me run this place, the owner jokes and heads back inside. What did you want this musty old book for, Aratachi? Masaki asks, peering at the book. Just something I was thinking about. They say a princess from ancient times is buried in that mound. Apparently the shrine here was built to worship the white cat and black cat that served as our protective deities. Your own love of searching through the rocks on the riverbed is because you said you're looking for an ancient Matagama. Megatama. Then the scene from the real world fades away. I'm back in the empty Natsugiri. But not completely empty. I hear a cat meow from outside. That space filled with bright white light. There's a white cat sitting there, almost blending completely into the brilliance. I look at the cat and it pads softly away, as though inviting me after it. There you cat, you big feckin' bastard. Meow, pish, 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 pish. The white cat moves from the main street away round the back. Up you boy, come on, up. Where are you bastard, up. Then I notice another cat sitting and watching me softly from the shadows. The black cat has sparkling, golden, yellow eyes. The white cat leads me over to the black one, and then the two of them look away. Aratachi and Masaki are in the direction they are looking. I'm not sure if this scene comes before or after the one in the bookstore. Masaki speaks first. Check it out. What craftsmanship. My dad bought it for me. He said I'd need a decent sword if I ever go off to war. Ever have to go off to war. It was meant to be celebrating my graduation, but that's not happening now. Anyway, come on, show me yours. Is this a euphemism, is it? This sword passed down in your family through generations, the sword your folks are always boasting about. Aratachi unwraps some old cloth in his arms, taking out the long sword from inside. My family have fallen on hard times, just like them to still boast about this sword. Like we have anything else, all they care about are appearances. What a joke. With the scathing sound, Aratachi pulls the sword from its scabbard. It's pretty rusty, and clearly isn't being well cared for. Masaki takes a look and then goes back to hungrily staring in self-satisfaction at his own glittering sword, an alluring light reflecting in his eyes. My sister introduced me to someone. I've been sending letters to her. She's a student, really nice. I'm hoping to invite her to Natsugiri at some point. She seems to really like me and I like her too. So you get it, right? If she comes here, you need to play along with whatever I say. Yeah, I get it. But you're never going to tell her you failed the exam? Hey, where did that come from? No need to be nasty. Why would I tell her that? No reason to bother her with it. It's embarrassing, I mean. I'll have to share some stuff with her before we actually meet, but for now, wah! Masaki looks all around as he makes this frustrated exclamation. The two of them are discussing all sorts of things, and from fragments I hear, I manage to piece it together. Aratachi and Masaki attended the same school. Aratachi was a good student, but Masaki failed her exam, and so they met here for Aratachi to cheer him up. That had been the plan, but then Masaki told Aratachi to sneak out with a sword his parents were proud of. Once they actually met up, he launched into a long string of how old boasts of how old what? I don't even know what that says. Embarrassing, it's nothing. You've practically got everything. You do know that, right? You really do. Well, I feel like I'm losing everything. Everything is slipping away. That's right, the tragic feeling I've had in my heart since I was a kid. Are you serious? You really mean that? Ha! The irony, saying that in front of me. There's nothing ironic about it. Think rationally for a moment. Your father has succeeded in business and gives you everything you might need. You have a kind sister, a lovely girl who writes you letters, kind adults, great friends, so many people around you. How can you complain? I don't have any of those things. None of them at all. It looks easy from the outside, doesn't it? My dad is a success, sure. We're the richest folks around here. I have to follow in his footsteps, that's how it's set up for now. But I know the truth, my parents are disappointed with me. I've had a tutor trying to teach me all sorts of things, management, accounting, but it's all too hard for me. I can feel it. My father wishes my sister had been a son. When I'm studying, my sister takes great interest in the books my tutor leaves me for homework. She flips through, reading it. The next day, she starts debating these complex things with my dad right there in front of me. If I were to vanish, just to go away, I'm pretty sure my sister would quickly be the one taking over the business. That's what everyone thinks. You remember when I was a kid? Everyone loved me, the teachers, the kids at school. But that changed as the years passed. People around me started to back away. I could feel it. Our relationships became surface level only. Our hearts weren't in it. It's like I can hear them all muttering behind my back about failing to meet my potential. My sister is kind, but only on the surface. She thinks I'm a moron too. I know she does. I know they all do. Can you imagine how horrible that is for me? Everyone around me looking at me like that, condemning me like that, but on the surface, appearing so kind, so false. Such hollow kindness. There are tears in Masaki's eyes, and he slams the intricately worked sword down into the ground. He glares at Aratachi as he continues. You have Reiko who likes you at least. You know she likes you, right? Of course you do. But I like her too. I always have, damn it. You say you've got nothing. You say you're going to lose everything. Good. Masaki picks up the sword from the ground and adopts a forward-facing stance. Let's settle it here. A duel. Let's see which of us really has everything. Which of us really going to lose everything. I'll show you. Come at me. The trembling of his hands has transmitted to the sword. Hold on. You're acting crazy today. Has the sun baked your brain? Has holding that sword turned you daft? You need to cool off. Never really liked you. That look you give me? Like you're being all kind, but really you're mocking me. You're the same as my father, as my sister, as everyone else. No, you're worse than all of them. If you think you're losing everything, let me give you a hand with that. Masaki raises his sword close to his eyes and swings it down hard. I'm unable to tear my eyes from the scene, unable to even blink. Then time suddenly stops. Masagi's sword is about to come down on Uratachi's head. His blade is sure to cause serious life-changing damage if he completes the attack. There are two women standing next to me. They are wearing robes like a shrine maiden, one in black, one in pure white. Both of them have sparkling golden eyes piercing into me. Their lips move very slightly, muttering in a fashion that almost sounds like an incantation. Do you wish to change this world? Do you wish to save these two from their fate? That is possible. It isn't even a difficult thing. But it means you will not be able to remain in this world. It was short, wasn't it? So short. It isn't easy to save a flesh and blood person. So little you can do. But if you really want to change this sad, helpless world, there is another way. This is simple too. Power gathers within the center of a circular movement, taking the place where you overlap and shifting it. These two women, what are they talking about? Link the boundaries and cross the dimensions. Are you ready? Take the train from that station, and when you come back, these people will be saved. That is all. If you depart this world once, you can always save them, always intervene. That is what you've always wanted, deep in your heart, isn't it? The two of them murmured these things to me, really sounding like some kind of incantation. Their mouths aren't moving. Their words ring inside my mind. That's right. I want to save them. I have to do something. I can't think of anything else. A strong sense of duty rises up inside me. Not my own thought, not even a feeling originating within myself. I can't leave things like this. There's no time to hesitate. I don't know why, but that's how I feel. Like I don't have any other choice. Vanishing. And then intervening. That is my duty. Okay, time to go on the train. So the cats were the two ladies, the deities. And so what does that make us? Apparently a god. Train's a lot louder. Maybe that's just me. The door opens. The cicadas are still chirping, and the sun is still blazing bright. But I feel like I'm becoming hollowed out, as though the nature around me is now passing through me. I look around. Maybe something has changed. I decide to head back where the two of them were fighting. Okay. Oh, look at the dandelion. Last one I'll save him. Oh. Weird thing there. Masagi shows off his sword, flashing it around. And then they start arguing again, getting more and more heated. The sword is smashed into the ground. Everything is the same as before. Then I realized I still have the jade green Magatana in my hand. That's right, I found it on the ground a while back. I place it down on the ground next to the sword between the two of them. It is something old, surely. Maybe even something belonging to the princess in the burial mound. I feel like its strange power may be able to bridge the rift between two of them. Maybe it will change something. Masaki is speaking. You think you're losing everything? You, someone who actually likes you, someone who cares. He trails off as though he's forgotten what he's talking about. Uratachi shakes his head sadly. Someone who likes me? I can't think of anyone. My parents dote on my brother, as you already know. I've always been alone. You've always had more friends. As this talk of people mocking you behind your back, it's all in your head. Just cool down, okay? Masaki purses his lips. As for me? Oh, Uratachi, I vanished from your life in order to save you. Does that mean you've lost me? But please, don't be sad about it. I did it to save you. Itachi picks up the sword and the jade magatama that I placed at the side. In the moment his fingers touch it, he looks off into the sky with unfocused eyes, like he's seeing some distant memory. Natsugiri Memory Fragment 5 complete. Oh, we're fading to black. What? What is going on? Okay. It's gone to night. There's a few... No, there's no stars, no skies. Okay. Has anything actually changed? Not really, no.